Hey man, how's things? I hope you're well. Thank you very much for getting back to me on Instagram, by the way. I appreciate it. I will definitely take you up on the offer. I'm actually a member in Pure Gym in Central Square, opposite, one of the office buildings that we've got. I'm actually in my St. Mellon's office at the moment, so you'll probably catch me maybe next week, the week after, or something like that, and we'll just have a little chat, see how you're doing. But thanks for getting back to me. This video is just going to show you your competition. It's going to show you the personal trainer keywords and the potential that being seen on these keywords has. So I'm not sure if you do know much about SEO. I'm going to go with the notion that you don't know much, so I can just explain myself in full. But these videos, we usually give you a lot of education and a lot of understanding as to why your website isn't doing what it should be and how you can better it. But I'm not gonna go down the complete education route. I'd rather do that with you in person. I think that's a bit more fun and it's a bit more open, and you'll actually learn a lot more as well. But for this, I just kind of wanted to go through, as I said, the competition, and I wanted to show you the volume of searches per month for your services, and you can kind of make a decision. And the reason I call it an eye-opener is because at the end of the video, you'll quickly be like, right, okay, I completely understand why he's contacted me, and I completely can see the opportunity that's in front of me. That's my goal anyway. I'm going to be looking mainly towards this way, just because I've got my camera here and I've got another screen by there. So my apologies if I'm not being very personal with you. But yeah, as I said, so I wanted to go through this. So I'm not sure if you've seen before, but personal trainer Cardiff is searched on average around 590 times a month in Cardiff. And as you can see here, these basically are the keywords on the left. So this is what people are searching for on Google. This volume here is the search volumes per month. This KD is a keyword difficulty level out of 100 that's based on, and this CPC here is your Google AdWords cost. So if you were to run Google AdWords, I'm sure you've seen Google AdWords before. This is Google AdWords. If you were to run Google AdWords, it would cost you on average £1.94-ish per click. Now, that's a little bit more expensive than what you're experiencing on Facebook. But the reason as to why is because Facebook is a discovery tool. So when people are looking through Facebook, they're not actively looking for a personal trainer. If they come across one, they might give it a like. Do you know what I mean? You have had some business through there, so I don't doubt it at all, because at the end of the day, it's just another marketing platform for people to find services. But that being said, it is more of a discovery tool. Whereas Google, when you go onto Google, what do? You actively look for something that you're ready to buy, or you actively look for a service that you actually want to use. So if you're looking for a removal company, as seen then, you'll type in removals Cardiff and you'll have a little look through, you'll find some quotes, etc. Same with building, same with personal training, same with pretty much absolutely everything in the world. If you're looking to buy something, you jump onto Google and you actively search for it. So that's why usually the cost per click is slightly higher. In some industries, it's much less than that, and it's much less than it would be on Facebook. But what you've got to think is that click could potentially get you a client, and your average client, I'm sure you obviously know the figures. I need to find those out from you as well. But yeah, so your average client, if you're paying £1.94 and you generate a client, bang. And it's the same with Facebook as well. So as you can see, personal trainer Cardiff, around £5.90 a month. So it's a hell of a lot of prospects that are potentially coming through these keywords, and a hell of a lot of people that are looking for your service. Personal trainers Cardiff, around £2.10. Cardiff personal trainer, £90. Personal trainer jobs, not really a keyword that's interested you. Personal trainers in Cardiff, about £40. So overall, there's quite a lot of people that are actively looking for personal trainers in Cardiff, and obviously you're just not being seen in those places. So I did a little bit of research. Obviously, this is page 1 at the moment. What's a really good sign for me as an SEO guy is I can see that Google AdWords are being run. So that means that these people obviously have done their research as well, and they can see that there's money going through the keywords, and there's people actively looking for personal trainers in Cardiff. So people want to be seen as well, and people want to be running ads to try and increase their customer base as well. So this is page 1. Now, Ryan Evans, he's been at the top for a few years. His website is okay. From an SEO standpoint, it's crap. From an SEO standpoint, Cardiff PT Studio is also crap, and I'll explain all this to you in person as well. But when I do a bit of research on Ryan Evans' personal trainer, this organic search is the organic search traffic, so the average organic search traffic. So when people are looking for him through any of these keywords, this is the potential amount of traffic that he could be receiving through those keywords. This traffic cost here as I said, if you were to run Google AdWords, yeah, so if you were to run Google AdWords, this is how much money it would be costing Ryan Evans. So if he was to run Google AdWords exactly like these here, it would be costing him $1,200 a month. So what I think of when I look at that, I'm like, well, if his traffic cost would be that, how many customers is he actually generating? How many inquiries, how many calls, how many people are picking up the phone to Ryan Evans asking for a personal trainer? My guess is a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot. So it's so vital in this day and age to be seen on keywords such as this, because they're going to generate you money, they're going to generate you work, they're going to generate you business, and that's what you want. Especially for somebody as yourself, if you've got the facility in Pure Gym to obviously increase your customer base and increase your clientele, this is just an absolute perfect way to do it. And it's just, in this day and age as well, something one of my mentors told me, he said, Keenan, people need to stop looking at SEO as a marketing strategy, because in this day and age, it's just good business practice, which I'm sure you can understand. So from a results standpoint, I said I wanted to show you just a few of our results as well. Ryan Evans does fantastically well, but not something that we are too worried about in terms of outdoing. But so yeah, a few results for yourself. I actually, on the side, I run a construction management company, which has been built through SEO, which is pretty fortunate. So what we actually do is we run a company called the Best Builders Cardiff, which you can see here. So if you go and type in Builders Cardiff, wherever you are in Cardiff, you're going to come across the Best Builders Cardiff. We do run ads at the same time. Why? Because we like to take up as much space as possible, and we like to give the customer as little choice as possible other than to go with ourselves. So with this, we've got a few different builders that we use in Cardiff, and we basically generate the leads. If you're a customer, you jump on here, you click that, you call me. Hi there, how you doing? I then pass this over to my builder, and we take a 10% commission on every closed job. And we're generating about 50 to 60 leads a month at the moment from that. So as you can see, we're here, we're on the maps, we've got ads running, we've got a spot there, and we've also got a spot here. So as a customer, you jump onto here, you've got quite a few options, but you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the options out of about 15 on this page are ours. So we've got a much, much higher conversion rate and a much higher lead volume than a lot of the other people on here would, because we've just got more spots and we've got more positions to take up. And what we've done is, we branded them as local businesses, and we only use Cardiff local businesses, and we've built really, really good relationships. So that's how we've done that. Some more results for you. This is a really, really good friend of mine. Basically, if you go ahead and type in Removals Cardiff or Cardiff Removals or Cardiff Removal Companies, when people are searching for him, we've actually got him to number 2 there. We are actually working on generating this map pack as well. It's just taking a little bit more time. These things do. We completed this website in August, and by August, September, October, it was about the end of October, he hit this spot. His business has gone bang, as you can imagine. His traffic cost went from 0 in August up to $740 per month now. So if he was to run Google AdWords, my friend would be paying $740 every single month just to generate that amount of traffic that he does. So another one for you as well. I'm not sure if you know this man. Everyone in Cardiff seems to know Jamie Burley, but do you know Jamie Burley Flat Roofing? If you do, you may have seen his signs about. You may have seen he's actually done some work on the Central Square building opposite Pure Gym. You type in Flat Roofers Cardiff, Jamie Burley comes up top. He comes up top. He comes up third. I think that's everything there. So as you can see, the potential that SEO has for businesses is absolutely unbelievable. We've done it time and time again. Personal trainers is an industry which personally I'd like to get involved in and I'd like to jump into. I have spoken to a few personal trainers in the past, but they unfortunately weren't in a situation like yourself. They didn't have a gym. They just kind of wanted to know exactly what I did, and they were all like, oh my god, I wish I had a space of my own, or I wish I had a proper team around me, or I wish I had all the tools. But it seems to me like you've pretty much got everything under control. You've got a good social media presence going, and you've got the space, which is fantastic. And now it's just a case of, if you do need more clientele, this is just another avenue for you to generate a lot more business and a lot more sustained business as well. Because the way I see things is, if you don't have SEO now, and if you don't think about SEO now, in 10 years' time, because everything's going online. That's just the way the world's going, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, actually, but everything's going online. So if you don't have a position now, in 10 years' time, it's going to be 10 times more difficult for you to get it. So that's why we really explain to business owners, like, now is such a good time. It's the prime time. SEO is quite a young industry, and we're extremely, extremely good at it. You know, we know exactly what we're doing. You're in very, very safe hands in that regard. But yeah, this was just really just something just to kind of open your eyes to it and just to show you the potential and the power that it has. And, you know, if you did want to find out how good he's doing, I probably would give Ryan Evans a call and ask him how good he's doing, because my guess is he's absolutely smashing it. Just because of Google. You know, when you've got good SEO, you don't have to worry about getting clients anymore. You can sit back and you can think, right, I know my phone's going to call. I know I'm going to get leads. I know I'm going to generate business. And I know I'm going to do that for the next 5, 10, 15 years because of good SEO strategy and good SEO campaigns. So yeah, I don't want to bore you too much. As I said, I'd rather just sit down sometime, have a little meeting, and just kind of discuss your options, discuss your budget, discuss your average client costs and stuff like that. And then I can bore you a little bit more with knowledge as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, mate. I hope to see you soon, definitely. But yeah, I hope your eyes have been opened, and I hope this is a lot more clear now. But yeah, please give me a shout whenever you'd like, and we'll have a little chat. Thanks, man. Take care.